Camila, Certified Perinatal Fitness Instructor. I am so happy that you've joined me. We're going to do a 30-minute prenatal workout, and it's influencing all of the body, and it's designed for second trimester and third trimester. Please have a water and a towel, a mat, and also a 3-pound weight or a 1-pound weight, whichever works for you. Or if you want to do free weights, these exercises are really good to do. So let's begin with a warm-up. Always have a wide stance. And because now we have extra belly weight, we want to absolutely pull it in with our abs. Absolutely pull it upward using your trunk of your buttocks, pulling in, and let's take a shoulder roll and back, down, back. Good. Now what we're going to do is take a back roll and just be nice and easy. We're just kind of getting used to the body. Now that there's been ab separation in our beautiful belly line, we want to pull up nice and gently and feel your breath. Good. Now let's take another squat. Take the arms overhead this time. And just expanding the muscles. Taking out to the lateral, bring it frontal. As we're going to work all planes of motion. 4, 3, and 2. Excellent. Let's now take a side reach. A side reach, and always keeping the knees slightly bent. Nice softening, good cushion for the spine as we work around the bones. Good. Now let's take a cross here. Cross, cross. And as doctors have mentioned, we're not supposed to do a lot of reaches, but it's really good to stay limber in those areas. So just be aware of how far you're going. And 4, and 3, and 2. Excellent. So let's come on in. We're going to take a little bit of a leg lift, a releve lift, and our knees are bent. Pull, lift, pull, lift, pull, lift. And this is about warming up every part of the body before we begin our weight training. Good. Lifting and lift. It's like you're floating over the foot, the crease of the toe, and 7 and 8. Now give me a gallop with a nice brisk walk and great arm movement. Now let's add a little touch lift with the feet. And we're getting that heart rate just enough so that it's, meaningful. We're not going overly crazy with our cardio. But you want to create sort of a base where the body's warm and you're still able to keep a conversation. So it's always that talk test. So you bout at a 7 from a 1 to 10. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now let's take a tap side. Tap side. Now we're going to be really wide as we span out those legs and arms. And feel where you are stepping. That's one of those main factors. We want to do a lot of combinations with adjusting our weight. And especially me, if you have pets, we can't see over our belly now. So you really want to know your gait cycle. And that's pretty much the space in between your feet and how wide you step out. And just little small pumps in those outer glutes. And 3, and 2, nice arm pump, working those deltoids. Now kick back, push, push, push. Getting you prepped and ready for delivery and labor, which is really the most challenging thing in a woman's life. Good, connecting with your breath. 1 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Now let's take our feet together with a little bit of a wide space. I want you to step back and pull back. Step back and pull back. Now the goal is I'm going to turn side, is to feel your weight still in your front leg, but push the toe down and then try to dip the heel down at the same time. You're getting a nice calf stretch, but also tending to our hip flexors. 4, 3, posture really elevated. And 1, good. Now let's take that right foot back. Bring your hands together, stretch and lengthen. fueling our muscles with good oxygen. Sit back on that left leg and press the toe up to your face. And bring it in. Tap back. Other side, bring the hands together. It's like a nice namaste. That's a lovely stretch for the arms. Stretching back on that right hamstring now. And your face is always more elevated than your chest, so you don't want to be too low. Always have room for the baby. 4, 3, 2, excellent. Let's shake the hands out, because in pregnancy we have carpal tunnel and inflammation, so there's a lot of things that we tend to have. So let's warm up those wrists. Beautiful, other side. Excellent. Now let's take a tap foot and a little arm pump here. This is really good. So the logical thing is to always step onto your big toe, second toe. A lot of times we fall out to the pinky and we roll over our ankles. So that's something that you want to be a little bit more aware of, and we will do more in the video to enhance that. Other side. 2 and 3, and pump those arms, get some energy in it. Reach your fingertips. Amazing for you and baby. 6, 7, and 8. Good. Bring your feet together. Take the breath. Fold over. Give me a nice 45. Now we're going to do what's called ab hollowing. All I want you to do is feel your core just press through the transverse abdominis. Now, not so aggressive, but you want to feel as though you're pulling and you're gathering all your skin. And this is also tending to the lower back muscles, as we also get a lot of pain in that area. And we will be doing all kinds of exercises to help in pain management. And I'm picking it up, pushing it down, and let it fall naturally so you're not pushing the baby. 2, now hold here. Now bring your arms up and back. Taking a frontal and back, press. 2, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now this time, I want you to take your hands to your knees, and I want you to float forward just a little bit more. Now we're going to take a thoracic squeeze, back lift. Now this is without the weights. I'd like to show you what it looks like with the weights. So grab your pair, and now get structured in your feet again. Toes are parallel. Get to a 45, and then you want to squeeze the upper shoulders towards the back line of your buttocks. And without rocking the hips forward, so these are superb isolations. We need this area to be completely strong. No withering, no breaking down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Take it down and pressing up. Good. All right, so now we have that upper body squeeze. Let me show you what it looks like with weights. So we're going to take into a dead squat this time. We're going to go deeper. Squeeze the tush. Come down with that back nice and strong and straight. And plie. Press the tushy forward. Tap down. Now if it's too far for you, just go as far as you can and do it without weights. And this is what it will look like without weights. Now let's add the weights. Push. Bring it in strong, especially when we have to pick up the baby. We're gonna need all that booty and back strength. Excellent. Extending the knees nice and tall. It's like they call it doming the muscle. Good. Give me 3 more. And concentrate on your breath pattern. In through the nose, exhale through the mouth. This is very challenging, especially for the excess weight that we have gained. Last 1, 2, and release. Beautiful. All right, so let's shake the legs out. Let's go into some arm exercises. So again, we're cutting off the different parts of the body. take your pounds or without. And let's take some easy bicep curls. So another great effective way to keep that hourglass shape while we are carrying baby is to really work on the deltoids and the side A line of the body. So you want to squeeze the elbows in, almost like you're trying to pick up your girls, but keep that deep squeeze within the arm and the outer rib cage. And you're going for full extension. And even with me, I'm out of breath, but you want to do as much as you can, as long as you can, and take breaks whenever you want, ladies. That is the key. Good. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Wonderful job. All right, so we're going to do what's called cross lunges. These are really effective for the knees and also your coordination and your balance. So starting with nice wide stands, make sure the feet are gripped. And we're going to take a crossover lunge, making sure the weight goes right behind the body and cross it out. Beautiful. 2 and 3. So it's a lengthening movement, so you don't want to pound too fast downward or eject too fast upward. It's a nice curtsy. Good, arms are to your side, giving you that added weight. 7, 8, we're going 10 reps, and 9, and 10. Let's go on the other side. Now, just because we've done that one side, yes, we're going to be burning, but go at a distance that you feel is comfortable for you. And 2. Good, working the knee joints, getting those tendons and ligaments nice and strong. And the back heel slightly lifts, as you can see. Take that deep breath, just connect and flow with the movements. You'd be happy you did it, and the baby too. Storing good oxygen. Give me 3 more. 3. Yeah, I feel it. 2. Almost done here. Come on, give me a nice push here. And finish it off. Amazing. Shake those legs out. Now we're going to take a frontal and sagittal arm lift. Now that we've done a little bicep, let's go ahead. Nice wide space again. Elbows are bent. And you really just want to draw the arms up nice and even. Again, slight bend in your elbow. And 3. And 4, just like a drawbridge, very slow and steady. 5. 6. And always concentrate on inward breathing through the nose. That's one of those efforts, so you don't want to hyperventilate through the mouth. And the buttocks is slightly tucked under, so you're nice and snugged. Give me 2 more. And lift. And lower. Last one. Push. And press. That was amazing. Let's take it down. All right, shake your arms out, your legs out. Let's take a tap out. All right, so now we're finished that set. Let's take a quick water break. Just nice, small gulp. And let's begin. All right, so let's take some leg work again. We're gonna take our weights. And we're gonna take a lunge to step. So it looks like this, lunge. Now the back line must be aligned, so you wanna look like, you know, your yardstick, very tall. And again, pull up the pouch just a tad. And you're gonna take a lunge to step, squat. And lunge to step, squat. Now, this time around, I want to put my weight on the fronts of my legs. So I'm a little bit forward, and I want to stand up nice and strong on my supporting leg. Press. Now be sure not to go too slighted. You never want the knee to go over the toe. Really take it back. Even a baby press is suitable. Good. Getting fit for labor. And plus, getting back in shape won't be so hard. Give me one more here. And stretch. And plie. Good work. Let's do the other side. Get a nice scapular set. Take a big breath. And step back. Gain that gait cycle. Push. Press up. And squat. Now that I feel where my toe goes, I really want to try to gaze where it came from, my starting position and my end position. Push, press. 4, nice and tall. 5, 6. Come on, you can do it. 7. Trusting your body. That's all we want to do. 8. With baby exertions. 9. You'll have a fit baby. And 10. And squat. Good work. Shake it out. Let's take the weights down. Let's take some arm circles with a tap side. And we're just laterally going side to side. Most important, ladies, is to keep your lactic acid development down. We tend to feel that burn and it's really, really harsh. So just be aware. You can stop at any time. Again, let's take a circle back. And beautiful. Now that we've worked the glutes, we've worked the hips, all these great things, let's go into some feet and ankle work. I always like to add weights because it does make a difference. So we're going to take your left foot forward and we're going to take heel rocks. So this is going to be all about discovering where to plant your weight in your feet. So again, when we walk with this added weight in the front of us, it puts a lot of pressure on our back. And what I want to do is I want to find my parallel stance with a nice split stance. And I want to pull the back of my ankle and pull the tops of my shin. Press. Good. It's a nice heel rock, releve rock in the back. Now here's what you don't want to do. Rock side of the pinky toe. So again, you want to compress a little bit towards your arch inside of the foot. Nice little inversion. Beautiful. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1 other side. And a sit stance, split stance. Now discover where you can go without putting too much pressure on your Achilles. Rock it up, pull it up. Rock it up, pull it up. And my arms around too, so I'm getting a static workout here throughout my whole deltoid. Strengthening my elbows. Excellent. Good. Now this is 4, 3, and I'm really deep in the knees, and 1. Excellent. All right. Now I want to take some more arm lifts. So the arm lifts are all about taking a low row into a lift. And I call this picking up the baby. So take your weights, nice wide stance, and you're gonna float over into a 45, not so long, not so deep, but you wanna pick the baby up, pull it up with parallel arms. Let me show you what it looks like on the side. All right, feet are nice and parallel. You wanna take the 45, pull the arms, keep the arms at a parallel lift, and it's like, oh, my baby. Good morning, boo-boo. 4, now we're getting really deep into rib cage work in the frontal part of the arms. Again, we have a lot of ab separation, so we don't want to stress the skin. But a lot of good muscle sculpting, conditioning movements are just good enough to keep us in shape. Pull. And give me 2 more here. Make it challenging. And 1. And whee! Ah, that was good. I felt that one. All right, let's take some circles again. Round, big. And back it up. Excellent. All right, we've had some really good combos. Now let's go for some lateral work with our lower legs. Now that we've worked our arms, we go back to legs. So a little lateral push off. We're gonna lean to our right and we're gonna lift up that right leg. So it looks like this. Weight distribution, lift, and come side. Push, lift, and side. Now, depending on your aerobic level, you can add weights. I'm just gonna do them without weights, but I really want you all to discover your sideline, where when you lift, you're not tilting forward or to the side, but you're lifting upward as you lengthen side. Multi-dimensional movements. Lift. It's a nice little lunge in the legs. I stay 1 level. Give me 2 more. Lift. And 1. Good. So we emphasize the left side. Let's emphasize the right. Find your space. Knees are soft. Shift. Lift. Now you see I had to go a little bit to my left side. Good. Just connect with me. This is 8. I want a few more of these. 11. Good. Give me 12. 13. 14. And 15. Beautiful. Take your arms to your waist and lengthen out to the side. And lengthen out to the side. And then again, this is our pickup, our recovery time. Very important for the body. Now, I wish for you all to take a nice water break while I set up for the next movement. So we're going to do some more arms. And as you're taking the sip of water, I'm going to demonstrate. What we're having is some relevés with a little pulse downward to the legs. Okay? So you're going to pull upward and pull out with a chest fly, out with a chest fly, out with a chest fly, out with a chest fly. So I'm just going to push and pull together. Now I don't want to emphasize my legs too much, but I do want to keep in motion where I'm not breaking up so much of the upward and lower parts of the body. But I do want to keep moving and keep my body warm. Now it is fairly difficult to pull up elbow to shoulder line, so you can go a little bit below, as this is going to get deep into your chest muscles through the pec minor in this area, where it gets a little stressed picking up the baby. And I want a few more of these to tire out those muscles. And if you're just joining me, just give me 5 more. 5 and 4. Just clinky those weights together. 2 more. And 1. Excellent. All right. Dropping the weights. Take the arms up overhead. Nice and easy. And tilt the head back. Now again, ab separation is something that you'd feel. It would feel very warm or like a little tear. Don't want to go that far, but just pull the head back enough as you feel the stretch in your armpit. Now this time we're going to go down and press the arm. Down and press the arm. Now this is designed to hit, I'll turn around, right in your back muscles, your scapula. And just because we've just done this move, which was also emphasized in the chest, we want to emphasize tops of the back. And I'm all about evening the body out. So if you've worked the side muscles, you work the front and the back equally. Sense of fulfillment when you do that. And repetition is key. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Take the arms back, stretch, and lace the fingers together. I know you feel your heart beating because I do. Bring the arms through and hug. Excellent. And just as if you were taking your shirt off, think about gathering the arms, pulling through, opening and blossoming the arms. Come on through, comb the fingers on the outside of the body, lift, pull, upward, lift. Excellent. Let's take a little stretch here. And I want to take the legs out in a second. I want you to lean to your right and keep your body lifted. And this time turn the toe and you're going to lean to the side, just poking your elbow to that side right. Lift and hold. And pulling up and out of your side, so there's not a lot of weight here, but I really want to tag my right side, pull it up, and lengthen out my left. Good. Bring it through. And again. It's just amazing what the body can do. If we just give it some time and pick and choose a nice exercise program that works for you. Take the arm up and overhead. I know if I don't like an exercise and how it makes my body feel, I don't do it. And that's another thing too, ladies. Stop when you feel pain or discomfort, or your heart tends to be elevated too much. And being pregnant, we don't want our heart rate to go over 140 BPM. Our blood volume is already higher, which keeps our body hot. We're working triple overtime for the baby. And lengthen. Last time. I get a nice shoulder stretch as I pivot my shoulder towards you. And release. Good. Give me a back roll. Shoulder roll back. Tip the chest. Pull up and gather. And shoulder rug. Shrug. Pull in. And roll. Good. Let's pull it up. Now, if you have a chair alongside of you, or if you feel that you can balance yourself, just a little sit on your right leg, pull up your quad. And making sure you're not falling on the outsides of that right foot, nice and tall. Another side. Wide space, lengthen, shift the weight, pull up. And a slight pull. And just knowing where your point is within your stretch. Somewhere safe that you can hold for 15 to 30 seconds is always recommended. And lengthen out, good work. Let's take a nice arm lift to the front, wide space, and collapse, and hold. And we want to push that knee out to the side and swivel a little to your left and other way. Like a warm push through the knee, opening those legs. We would be in a straddle if we were sitting on the ground. Pull. And pull. Excellent. sitting in that right knee, and try to take some circles. We always want to work head to toe and feeling balanced in your ankles, and release. Amazing. I hope you had an enjoyable time. Good luck with you and baby, and I'll see you next time.